Well, fantastic. Here we are at the end, right? That didn't take too long. It doesn't take too terribly long to go through the introduction, right? Getting started with Unity, knowing the tools to download. We learned that we needed Unity 3D, right? So we found that on unity3d.com. We learned we needed Visual Studio. We got that on visualstudio.com. We also learned that if you are getting Visual Studio on the Windows machine, you also want Unity VS or Visual Studio 2013 Tools for Unity, and that's found at unityvs.com. Then we actually installed all three. Okay, so we installed Unity, saw that, installed Visual Studio with the different options that were available, pretty much unselecting everything. But again, if you want to, if you want to use C++ for other things or web development, whatever else, feel free to check anything you want. But for Unity development, we didn't have to select any of the other optional items there. Okay. After that, we created a brand new Unity project, super simple. We shut that down and opened it up back up again and showed how to actually import that Unity VS asset, the Unity tools for Visual Studio, and we could install any asset that we wanted to. Okay. We then actually looked at all the different windows of Unity, talking about the hierarchy window, the project window, the scene window, the game window, and even the inspector window. We also even looked at some debugging, so what does it mean to set a breakpoint inside of Visual Studio and be able to step through our code to try to figure out some problem. We also even saw where you had some kind of compile error and how we could easily jump into Visual Studio and see the exact line number that we had the issue on. And finally, we wrapped up with the asset store. So we looked at looking at the asset store and seeing where you can find assets and how you can actually search for assets. So again, I hope this is beneficial. If you had some questions that weren't covered here, by all means let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Hope you have a great week.